All right, this is Griff. Welcome back. Continuing Act 2. We've got Chapter 7. Tensions in the group hit a breaking point, and only Raj knows how to fix it because he's the best. He's the best, you guys. Okay, so we're going to play this. Quick fun fact. Remember way back in Chapter 1, the rainbow butterfly seahorse thing? I have been informed that this is the queerest animal to have ever existed, and that if you look at it, you will immediately become transgender. So, if you're having any questions along those lines, go take a look at the rainbow butterfly seahorse. I'm told it really works. Anyway, Act 2, Chapter 7, Pies Make Peace. So last we left our heroes, everyone was bickering. It was a ton of fun. Not fun at all. You wake up in your room the next morning. Furball is lying curled up next to you, gently kneading your side with his paws. He's like a kitty. Diego knocks slightly on your door and pokes his head in. Hey, Shams. Ready for breakfast? I'm always ready for breakfast, but do you think things are going to be cool in there? That fight yesterday was pretty heated. People fight all the time. How could anyone stay mad in a paradise like this? You're such an optimist. You step into the restaurant to find a heavy, angry silence hanging over the room. The only things on the buffet table are cold bagels and dry cereal. The usual jokes, banter, smiles, and laughs, they're all gone. Half of the group, the ones who goofed off at the beach, sit at one table. And the other half, the ones who explored the resort, glare at them from another. Well, I was wrong about that. Jake stands up to get himself a helping, cutting right in front of you. Where do you think you're going? Sean stands up, blocking his path. Getting myself another bagel, Sergeant Buzzkill. Got a problem with that? Not everyone's got a bagel yet. Since you're not big on contributing to the team, the least you could do is wait till everyone else has had a turn. What are you, the breakfast police? Get out of my way. Sit your ass down. No, I'm staying out of it. You lean over to Diego and whisper, I'm just gonna stay out of this one. Good call, Shams. No need to get between a rock and a hard place. Which one's which? Jake tries to push past Sean, but Sean blocks his path, bumping him in the chest. Oh my god, you guys. Last warning, Jake. Sit down or this gets ugly. Oh, you have no idea how ugly I can get, pretty boy. What are you gonna do? Sucker punch me again? Now that you mention it. Oh my god, you guys. Jake shoots a sudden jab at Sean's face, but he's ready for it this time. He weaves to the side. Like, I was kind of on Sean's side yesterday, because they were goofing off and we could have used help. But he's just being a dick this morning. Come on. He's ready for it this time. He weaves to the side. With a roar, Sean lunges forward and tackles Jake. The two slam into, of course they do, they slam into the breakfast table and knock it over as they grapple. Oh, Snappaloosa! What the fuck? Snappaloosa! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, Snapaloosa. Sean winds up for a punch when Furball jumps forward, growling, "Good boy." Rawr. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Furball's a good boy. He lets out a fierce growl and a jagged icicle bursts out of the floor just a few feet away from Sean and Jake. Everyone turns to stare. Whoa. The moment has passed. Sean shoves Jake away and turns to walk off. This ain't over. You want to sit around and brood? Be my guest. I'm off to see if I can find a working radio. Sean turns around and strides out of the room. Jake goes the other way, kicking a chair out of his way as he walks out. Oh my God, you are being such children, both of you. That could have gone better. Yeah, maybe I should have stepped in after all. But the last thing I want to do is pick a side. Everyone else settles down and eats in a tense, awkward silence. You realize you've lost your appetite. You head out to the pool to get some fresh air. When Raj comes bounding your way. Shams, can we talk? I'm not going to mince words. I'm worried about our group. If we keep up this whole feud, we're never going to get off this island. We need a way to come together. I think I might know how to do it, but I'm gonna need your help. I'm listening. This is gonna sound kind of crazy, but we need to throw a feast. Feast? Look, my grandmother had the saying, words make war, but pies make peace. By the way, those of you who know me in real life know exactly which friend of mine this guy reminds me of, and I'm hearing his voice in my head for this whole bit, y'all. He's so precious. Look at this. Pies make peace. I love him. I love this. That is genius. You think so? Most people just stare at me confused when I say it. How many times have you been in this situation? Oh, you know, that one time at Chi, I don't know how to say this, guys. Chi Sigma Alpha, and in my a cappella group, and junior prom. Whew, that was a doozy. The point is, I've actually got a lot of experience bringing folks together, and there's nothing that does the job like good food, strong drinks, and a lot of laughs. I'm sold. So what's the plan? I'll handle the cooking. I was poking around the kitchen earlier, and there is a lot of good stuff in there. What do you need me for? Come on, Shams. What's the most important thing for a feast? Friendship? Family? Community coming together in unity and support? No, booze. Really, really good booze. I need you to hit up all the bars in this resort and make sure the party tonight is stocked. Don't we have a bunch of stuff down here already? Well, we've managed to put a surprisingly big dent in the beer supply. But more importantly, we can't just serve your average pool bar swill of this feast. We need the good stuff, the gold label, the creme de la creme. Literally, I'd like a bottle of creme de la creme. So you're sending me on a scavenger hunt of all the bars in the resort to get some special booze for you. I knew I could count on you. Now listen up. I've got a few drinks in mind that I want to make, but I'm gonna need some specific ingredients. I'm gonna need that creme de la creme, a bottle of McClellan's whiskey, and a bottle of Armand de Fleur champagne. You got that? Yeah, I got it. Good luck, Shams. The fate of the party is on your shoulders. You step into the hotel hallway and head to the elevator, when someone else pops up alongside you. Hey there, buddy. Heard you were going on a bar crawl. Were you eavesdropping on me and Raj? You say eavesdropping, I say conveniently overhearing while hiding behind a corner. I'm in. You are? Look, let's just say I'm a pretty experienced drinker, okay? Got one hell of a discerning palate. You want this to just be some run-of-the-mill frat party beer run? Be my guest. But if you want to come back with the best of the best, I'm your gal. Just then, Craig rounds the corner in front of you. Whoa, 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 what is this I hear about a beer run? Does anyone on this island not eavesdrop on people? Come on, Shams. You're gonna need someone to carry all those bottles. Someone big and strong. Hey, I called going with Shams first. Yeah, well, I called it second. Everyone knows first is the worst, second's the best. Who? Who knows that? I'm sorry, could we back up a minute? Are you guys just trying to get drunk? Yeah, dog, you get it. Craig holds his fist out for a bump and Zara slaps his hand. Oh my god, Zara. You really need to learn to read tone, Craig. And yes, we were just trying to get drunk. Well, at least she's honest. It's hot, we're stuck on this island, and we're all probably gonna get eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. Can you blame us? Well, when you put it like that, alright, fine, you guys can both tag along. But... no, that's... The two look at each other and sigh. Fine, but I still get first sip. And I get to drink the most! See, you're getting along already. Now come on, we need to stay focused and make sure to get Raj the drinks he needs. You walk through the hotel with Furball trailing happily after you and reach the ballroom's big double doors. You throw them open, only to find yourself standing on a rickety catwalk over a pool of bubbling magma. That's not what was in the ballroom last time, you guys. Ah! You jerk back. Through the smoke and wavering heat in front of you, you can almost make out the shape of a man at the far end of the catwalk. A man wearing a lion mask. What? He turns to look at you, head cocked to the side. And suddenly, with a flash of light, you are back in the hotel, in the ballroom with Craig and Zara. So you're getting like visions. This is okay. What was that? What was what? You just totally spaced out there for a second. I was in a... Zara and Craig stare at you like a crazy. You shake your head and turn back to the room. Never mind. Just got lost in my thoughts, I guess. Let's go find that alcohol. This doesn't look like a bar. I'm guessing you haven't been to many fancy weddings, Craig. Rich couples go all out on nice wine and champagne. Shams knows what's up. Two of us came up here on the first day, and oh boy did we find the good stuff. Yeah, well, where I'm from, the only thing they serve at weddings is cheap beer and moonshine. I've always wondered, do you actually drink it out of a jug labeled XXX, or is that just a stereotype? Stay on target, you two. Raj wanted a champagne called Armand de Fleur. Ooh, I've heard of that. I'll give Raj credit. Boy knows his alcohol. I think I see a couple bottles of it down in the bar fridge. Craig cracks the fridge open and grabs a pair of bottles, tucking them into his backpack. Alright, next let's check the Hold your horses, Shams. It's not a bar crawl unless you're actually drinking. You know, I don't recall saying this was a bar crawl. Before we can finish, Zara pops open a champagne bottle from a table and takes a sip. Tastes like horrific wealth disparity. Craig grabs a bottle as well and takes a swig. Tastes like champagne. What's the big deal? The big deal is that it's one of the finest, most flavorful champagnes in the world. You are such a Philistine. Racist much? My family's from Taiwan. Oh, that's actually a really good line. How about you, Shams? Gonna drink? Yes, I was a good girl yesterday. Count me in. Alright, let's do this. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. You open your own bottle. The three of you raise your drinks up in a toast. Cheers! You take a good long swig. It's sweet and bubbly with just a hint of pear and a lingering taste of honey. Oh, I want this champagne. That sounds good. Oh, wow. Another. A few drinks later. Wow. Okay, I am definitely feeling that. Let's go check out the next bar on our list. You walk through the hotel until you come to a thick double door. A sign hangs on the wall nearby. Club Skull Kid? The hell is this? Craig throws open the doors. Revealing a dazzling high-end nightclub. Oh, what? No one told me there was a nightclub. Why are we not tearing this place down every night? Because I can think of no worse way to spend my time than listening to crappy EDM while watching your sweaty ass fumble around. Pfft, you're just jealous because you don't have my moves. Craig does a little dance. It is not impressive. Zara goes check out the DJ booth. What is this, like retro night? All this equipment is from the mid-90s, not to mention all the music. Come on, you two. Let's check the bar. This place should have a ton of cocktail supplies. Zara slides over the bar and starts rifling through bottles. Let's see, we got blackberry liqueur, absinthe, hot chili vodka, blackberry liqueur, oh. We're looking for creme de la creme. Yep, got 2 bottles of that right here. A premier flavored liqueur with hints of chocolate, vanilla, and a dash of cinnamon. He pops the bottle open and takes a big chug. Ugh, so sweet and creamy. You're meant to mix a tiny bit of it into a cocktail, you ape, not chug it like cheap beer. Where's the warning label, huh? Just give it to me. I'll show you how it's done. Zara deftly swings around the bar, mixing together a bunch of different drinks, and with a flourish, slides a tall glass of multicolored alcohol into Craig's big hand. He takes a sip. Ooh, yeah, that's good. It better be. There's like 6 shots in there. There's no way I'm keeping you two sober, is there? Not a chance in hell. Want one? Yes. Yes, I do. What the hell? You only live once, right? YOLO, baby! Got that tattooed on my butt. Of course you do. We all remember, Craig. Zara whips up a cocktail for you and slides it your way. You take a sip. Oh, man, that is delicious. And also incredibly strong. Heh. Gotta say, Shams, you're all right. This drink she's mixing up reminds me of a signature drink that my friend makes called a mariposa. If you'll notice, that's part of my username, and it was named in honor of me, and it's a beautiful, delicious drink that does not taste nearly as strong as it is. 1 is about the most you should have ever. 2, if you're really not planning on driving anywhere, but they're so gentle that you'll have like 3 or 4 and be like, I'm hardly feeling anything, and then you'll stand up. And then you'll sit back down and you'll stay there. You're all right. Thanks. Now come on, we got more booze to get. Sure thing. After I finish this cocktail. And the one after that. An hour later, the 3 of you huddle up in the hotel hallway. You've gathered a few bags of alcohol for the feast. Hey, guys, is one of the island's mysteries that everything is spinning? Or is that just me? Craig's drunk. He's as drunk as a guy who's always drunk and is like, hey, look at me. I'm drunk. Drunk Zara is my favorite Zara. Look at her smile. I'm pretty drunk too, aren't I? You guys, this was, yeah. Yo, Zara, I think Sham's feeling it. I think we hit every bar in this resort. We did get a lot of alcohol. We never did find the McClellan's whiskey. Well, there is one more bar. There is? Saw it when I was going over the hotel blueprints. Something called the VIP Lounge. I'm just assuming everyone's slightly tipsy for this scene, so... VIP Lounge? I didn't say anything about that in the brochure. It's 'cause you're not a VIP, dummy. Unless it stands for vomiting idiot poo head. Sick burn, Zara. Really got me with that one. Just shut up and follow me. Zara leads you through the halls until you come to a big locked door. Zara examines the keypad and flicks out her knife. Pfft, simple one-source keypad authentication. It's like they want me to break in. You sure it's the best idea? Sauce, it's the VIP Lounge. You know they got the best shiz in there. The drunker you get, the more you sound like your old self, Craigers. Remember that time, freshman year, when you When we... Zara catches herself and the smile fades from her face. Never mind. If I go to the lounge, I might find more of the ingredients Rajax asked for, and it'd be a chance to learn more about Zara and Craig's history. I am so in. Let's check out the VIP lounge. Hell yeah! Let's break down this door! He no longer dislikes me. Craig rams the door with his shoulder. It doesn't budge. Zara sighs and pries open the keypad panel, examining the wires. Do me a favor, Shams. Keep Craig occupied for a few minutes, would you? Gotta work my skills on these wires. You sure you ought to be doing that drunk? What's the worst thing that could happen? I trip the wrong wire and 10,000 volts of electricity surge through my body, leaving you idiots screaming at the charred husk that is my corpse? Craig, is she kidding? I can't tell if she's kidding. I can never tell with her. Zara squints, intensely focusing on the wires. A single sweat drop streaks down her forehead. Okay, red to green. Need to watch the breaker. And... She clips two wires together with a spark, and the doors slide open. Slap my ass and call me Snape, 'cause I just worked some magic. You and Craig stare at her. Tell anyone I said that, and I'll kill you both. The three of you stroll into the gorgeous VIP lounge. Dazzling lights sparkle in the ceiling, while a beautiful water feature bubbles in the center. Behind the bar, in a glass display case, sits an incredible selection of high-end alcohol. Okay, yeah, good call, Zara. This was totally worth it. Duh. It's called the VIP Lounge. Of course it's worth it. Now let me see what I can make us. Zara takes 2 steps toward the bar, trips over a chair, and flops onto the couch. Second thought, I'm just gonna lie here for a while. If someone could just sorta pour a drink into my mouth, that'd be great. Let's see what they got here. Some nice-ass vodka, like a crystal ball full of gin. And down in the fridge, a cheese tray. Oh, hells yeah, they got a cheese tray. Wait, Craig, you have no idea how old that is. Maybe you should wait and... Never mind, I guess you already ate half of it. Cheese. I'm with you, Craig. I'm right there with you. Don't bother, Shams. Craig's human garbage disposal. One time, freshman year, he ate a candy bar he dropped in a public hot tub. The water's hot. That means it's sterile. Who taught you science? So, you guys knew each other freshman year? The mood in the room instantly changes. Zara and Craig glance at each other uneasily. Well, you know. I mean, see, you guys friends? Yeah, Friends. Friendly friends. Good old friends. Oh, for God's sake, Craig. We hooked up, Shams. There. I said it. Are you happy now? Thought you didn't want to tell people about that. Yeah, well, maybe sometimes I just don't have the energy to lie about it. Huh. I gotta admit, I have a hard time picturing you two together. Yeah, well, you were different people back then. Just two dorky freshmen with no idea what to do, stuck in the same hall. Craig walks over and sits down next to Zara. He hands her a glass of scotch on the rocks and clinks his with hers. You had that blonde hair, remember? You'd always wear it in a ponytail over that nerdy pony sweater. Yeah, well, you were a total dork. You had glasses and a bowl cut, and all you ever wanted to talk about was World of Warcraft. Please. Like, you didn't totally make a character just so we could raid Scholomance together. Oh, I forgot about... We wasted so many hours together. Then your stupid football team started winning, and you and Sean became kings of the school. All you wanted to do was go to frat parties with perky little cheerleaders. You could have come with me, you know. But no, you just wanted to hang out with those creepy hackers in the CS department. At least they listened to me. They got what I had to say. She lets out a long sigh. You think our Warcraft characters still exist? Just waiting around on some dusty server, remembering the good times. They're probably pretty lonely. The two of them sit in a long, emotional silence. Finally, Zara gets up and rubs her eyes with the back of her hand. Sun's setting. We should probably get back to Raj. Yep, time to go. Hang on a sec. Let's at least see if we can find that whiskey Raj wanted. You walk over to the shelf and browse it. Here it is, McClellan's. You start to put it into your bag when you notice something strange on the car. Huh, that's weird. What's up? Oh, hey, look at that. Yes, let's examine that. Everything else in this room is all neatly put away, but there's this one glass of half-drunk whiskey still on the bar with ice in it. There's ice in the that's important. That's a big deal. I saw the ice. Why are you not paying attention to the ice? It's like someone was here after it closed, just having a drink by themselves. Furball growls at it, teeth bared. Grrr. Spooky. Maybe it was a ghost. There's a little piece of paper next to it. Project Hermes activation codes. Utilizes satellite uplink at the LHO. And then there's a bunch of random numbers and letters. Any idea what that means? It was a clue. No idea. Now, come on, let's get out of here before it gets all sentimental in here again. You take the bags of alcohol, split off from Zara and Craig, and head to the resort's industrial kitchen, where Raj is bustling about. Kahlua pork on the grill, fries in the fryer, oysters ready to go, and samosas stuffed and spiced. Hot damn, Raj, you have outdone yourself this time. Furball scampers around, greedily licking scraps up off the floor. Slow down, Furball. You don't want to get sick before the feast. Shams, you're back! Tell me you found the good stuff. You set down the bags and Raj goes through them. Dude, you found all of them! I take my job as booze brigadier very seriously. No one can count on you. Raj smells your breath. Sample the goods on your way back? Might have had a sip, or two, or three. Looks like I've got things pretty handled down here. Oh, it wasn't just me. You look across the kitchen and spot Quinn. Hi, Quinn. Quinn offered to help me out. She's an amazing cook. Nah, I've just been following instructions. This feast is all Raj. Anyway, I'm going to check out how the setup's looking. Back in a bit. Raj starts to go, then stops by the door. Hey, Shams. You're keeping track of all the crazy stuff on this island, aren't you? Kinda, I guess. Maybe this isn't a big deal, but I did find one weird thing in the kitchen. All the other frying pans are normal, but this one had a symbol on it. Ah, it's the shooting centaur guy. That's the same symbol that was on Raj's dossier. Examine. And it's a clue. Huh. I don't know why, but something about that symbol really stands out to me. Feels important for some weird reason, like it's calling out to me. I sound crazy, don't I? Yeah, but everything about this island is crazy. Touché. You see anything else like that, you let me know? He likes me enough to trust me with a secret. Sure thing. Raj leaves and you turn to Quinn. How's it going? Great, we just have dessert left. Want to stick around and help me cook? I could always use another pair of hands. Plus, it might be an opportunity for us to get some alone time. Yes, count me in. Absolutely, 100%. I was hoping you'd say that. Quinn smiles sweetly at you across the counter, and you see her cheeks tinge with pink as she blushes. Ah, Quinn, you're so pretty. You sidle up next to Quinn at the counter, which is covered in 50 perfectly fluffy cupcakes. Wow, sure we've got enough cupcakes there. At this rate, we only get 4 apiece, and you know I'm a 6-cupcake gal. I've always said there's only 2 certain truths in the world. We're all gonna die, and you can never have too many cupcakes. So, good news, bad news scenario? Exactly. Now, the most important part of baking any cupcakes, the eating. Okay, the second most important part, the frosting. What do you think we should go with? Vanilla chocolate, let's go with strawberry. Ooh, strawberry. I love strawberry. You look like the sort who would like strawberry. I guessed you did. You're in luck. This place is stocked with the fanciest, most delicious strawberry frosting I've ever tasted. Quinn opens a fridge and takes out 2 jars of frosting. The 2 of you get to work frosting the cupcakes. So, you bake a lot? I used to when I was younger. My mom and I were home a lot, so we used to spend the whole day in the kitchen whipping up pies and soufflés and these gigantic trays of cupcakes. My dad would come home from work and he'd pretend like he was so flustered every time. Darn it, you two! Where's my steak and potatoes? Man can't live on cupcakes alone. Then as soon as we weren't looking, he'd stuff himself silly. Your childhood sounds pretty great. Yeah, Parts of it were. You finished frosting your half and turned to Quinn with a smile. So, does the frosting assistant get a free sample? Only because you were so cute when you asked. You take a bite of the cupcake and it's delicious. The strawberry frosting melts on your tongue, and the cupcake itself is fluffy and warm, sweet without being overpowering, kind of like Quinn. Holy, that might just be the best cupcake I've ever eaten. Might be? Oh no, that was definitely the best cupcake you've ever eaten. I wish we had internet here because I would totally write Quinn's Cupcakes a 5-star review. You know, when I was a kid, I always dreamed of opening my own bakery. It was going to be called For Goodness Cake, and we'd serve nothing but cupcakes. Would you personally bake every single one? For you? Absolutely. Quinn finishes her cupcakes and turns to you. Thanks for helping, Shams. This was fun. Yeah, it was. You look into her eyes. A delicate silence hangs over you. Kiss her! You lean forward and kiss Quinn, long, deep, and passionate. She wraps her arms around you and pulls you close. You press forward, sliding her up onto the counter. With a soft moan, she wraps her legs around you, pulling you in close. You kiss your way down along the side of her neck as she arches her head back. Oh, Shams. Now you're both moving fast, desperate. She pulls your shirt off over your head. What if someone sees us? Hey, she's not friends with us. That's good, since we're groping each other in the kitchen. I don't care. She slides her arm along your body. You unbutton the top button of her blouse and kiss your way along her collarbone, down toward the curve of her breasts. Don't stop, Shams. Don't stop. Not a chance in hell. She pulls off her own shirt. You wrap your hands around her waist. Shams. You move in for a deep kiss. Her hands slide along your stomach, lower, lower. When the door swings open and Raj pops in. Hey guys, just wanted to see how it was. Oh God, I didn't realize you two were, I didn't mean to, sorry. Raj turns around and runs out, the door swinging behind him. You can hear him shout from down the hall, I know you're supposed to cook with love, but I don't think they meant it so literally. You and Quinn look at each other and burst out laughing. Oh my God, did you see his face? I've never seen him so flustered. We should probably catch up with him, see if he needs anything for the party. Yeah, we should. She pulls you in again with her legs, easing up to just barely press her lips against yours. In a few minutes. A little while later, you stroll out to the pool area to find it all set up for the night. A festive playlist blasts out of the speakers. Torches flicker pretty ambient light. And on a long dining table sits an incredible feast. Oh, wow. The smells hit you at once. Sizzling roast pork, savory sauces, juicy fruits, sweet desserts. Can I eat it all now, please? Raj bounds over to you, a big grin on his face. I can't throw a ball or fly a plane, but you'd better believe I can cook a mean feast. Eat now, please? You head to the table. There are only 3 empty seats left. You sit down next to... I'm going to sit next to Alistair. I don't know what his deal is, but... Hello, Shams. How was your day? Well, I didn't get attacked by an extinct carnivore or stranded in a subterranean tunnel. So, average? Soon enough, everyone in your group is seated. The slackers sit on one side, and the doers on the other. At one end of the table, the tension seemed to be thawing. Oh goodness, these coconut shrimp are sublime. I know, right? Raj really outdid himself. But at the other, the mood is still hostile. Plus Grace. Grace is such a peacemaker. and Michelle's picking it up, which I appreciate. Pass the fries, would ya? You're the big jock, aren't you? Grab them yourself. Grow up, you two! Just then, Raj comes up to the table with a big tray of drinks and a variety of glasses. He flutters around, placing one in every person's hand. Dare I ask what's happening here? I have brought every single person a signature drink, one that I think is right for just them. Shams found all the ingredients, with a little help from some friends. Can we drink now? I want a drink! Dude, how? It's taking every ounce of willpower I have not to uke on the floor. We can drink in a sec. First, toast. Right now, we're sitting at this table, and every single one of us is holding a completely different drink. That's not just because I like mixing up cocktails. It's also a pretty good metaphor. When you look at us from a distance, we all look pretty different. And on the surface, we are. Jocks and nerds, hackers and bullies. Well, you'd think none of us have anything in common. Psst, who's the bully? But that's just the surface, just the glass. Because deep inside, these drinks all have a lot in common. They're delicious, they're full of alcohol, and they were all made for one very important purpose, to bring us together again. We all want to get off this island. We all want to get back to our homes, our families, our lives. But we're never going to accomplish that unless we can overcome our superficial differences and work together as a group. The fact is, everyone here has a role to play. Some of us are natural leaders, confident and assertive. Others are rebels who test the boundaries and find new solutions. Some of us are quiet, studying the way the world works. Others are loud and strong, keeping us all safe. And some of us, well, we're insanely cute blue foxes with crazy ice powers. If we keep fighting, if we keep focusing on our differences, we're going to tear each other apart. But if we come together, if we focus on what we have in common, we can figure this mystery out. We can get off this island, and we can go home with a memory of the most amazing adventure of our lives. So what do you guys say? Can we come together for a toast? The table is quiet, and Sean raises his glass toward Jake. To coming together. Jake stares at him, then raises his own and clinks it. To getting back home. You raise your glass and say, I toast to Raj. Ah, Thanks, Shams. You all raise your glasses together and drink. Hee! Aww. Have I mentioned Raj is my favorite? He's not my favorite. They're all my favorite, but Raj is precious. Thanks for putting this together. We needed it. Yeah, this was nice. Within minutes, the feast is roaring underway. Everyone is laughing, grinning, telling stories and jokes, and soon enough, people start discussing their day. So, Shooter, any luck radioing for help? Not so much. Every radio station I try just brings back static. It's like we're trapped in some kind of communication bubble. It's clear this island is cut off from traditional communication channels. We'd need something more sophisticated. Grace and I believe a satellite uplink could be strong enough signal to get through the interference. Wait, did you say something about a satellite uplink? I saw a note about that earlier today in the VIP lounge. It said there was a satellite uplink at some place called the LHO. LHO? Lowerta Observatory. That does make sense. The observatory is a state-of-the-art facility with direct contact to Mr. O'Rourke's satellite relay. But we still don't know where the observatory is. Would this be a good time to mention that the other day while I was jet skiing, I saw a big domed building with a giant telescope? Maybe 7 miles north of here, up high on the slopes of the volcano. You all stare at each other in stunned silence. Guys, I think we just figured out what we need to do. You look out at the volcano in the distance, tall and ominous, and in your mind you see once again the boiling sea of magma from your vision. And for just 1 second, you have the strangest, strongest feeling that something, no, someone, is out there in the jungle, watching you. Alright, so that's the end of chapter 7. As always, there are links down below. Please visit Anna Mardall's channel to see her do a Let's Play of another Choices book. That one is a fantasy called The Crown and Flames. Also awesome. And if you would like to contribute to the Buying Diamonds Fund so I can do all the cool stuff, there's a link down there as well. So, that was chapter 7. I will see you when we get back to chapter 8. Talk to you then. Bye.